So lately, there's been a challenge going around. Why are my dogs barking? But anyway, there's been this thing going around called Unrebooted, where basically you take a reboot Monster High doll, and you restyle them so that they have an original doll's face. I have this Lagoona, this reboot Lagoona, and honestly, I like her a lot. She's not bad. But I can't stand her face. The scale details are cool, but I don't like that they took away her webbed fingers. There's just a lot that I think could be better about this doll. I've had her for a long time. I remember I got her on sale at like Tuesday morning or something. Not on Tuesday morning, at a Tuesday morning. But recently, as you guys may know, I actually got this Frights Camera Action Lagoona. And I was looking at them, and the hair colors are pretty similar. So they didn't change much about Lagoona's face in the reboot. All they really did was kind of give her like a more soft look. They changed her eye color for some reason. They made her freckles less visible, I guess. They made them a lighter color. She no longer has purple eyebrows. And for the most part, it's not that noticeable. But I still think it could be fun to experiment with this unrebooted thing. So I am going to be transforming this Lagoona into a shriek-wrecked Lagoona with a normal face. So, let's get started. So obviously there is some work to be done with our candidate, but fortunately replacing her leg fins will not be difficult because the reboot does have them. So, that's one thing off our list already. The biggest thing we need to take care of is getting rid of the stain on her forehead. So, come with me to the bathroom where we will do just that. I've already got a Lagoon operetta chilling here. Put some baby powder in her hair. You know. I missed her head. Oh my god. That was awful. So what we're going to do with this Lagoona is we're just going to put some soap on my toothbrush and we're going to scrub at it and see what happens. We're just scrubbing up here. There will be no eyebrow mishaps this time. Absolutely none. I hope. So, just like that, the stain on her forehead is gone. And that's the hard part out of the way. There is also some stains on the back of her legs that I think we're going to try to take care of. They might be a bit more difficult to see, but they are there, so we're going to keep scrubbing. Scrub, scrub, you know? And just like that, this Lagoona is now shiny, fresh, and new. There is still a bit of a stain on her forehead, so it'll probably most likely be covered by the hairstyle, because we are going to try to mimic this hairstyle. I picked this Lagoona because she is not only a spare Lagoona, but she also has a lot of blue in her hair. So I thought it would make for an interesting candidate. She does have a different rooting line, though, so we will have to keep that in mind when we are doing her hair. I'm not good at doing doll hair, but I want to try. So, I think we're going to do her hair now. I think that'll be fun. Doesn't seem to be much we can do there, so I just separated out her hair into what looks like about 2 equal parts. It's pretty gluey, though, so I might want to try a glue treatment before we go any further, because this one does not have a lot of glue. One good thing about reboot dolls is not much glue. Not much glue to deal with. Yeah. I honestly don't hate Lagoona's reboot face, it just doesn't look like her. But I don't know if this one's gonna look right either. I guess this is just an experiment, and it's not like we're doing any repainting, so if I don't like it, I could just change it back. I just wanted to try this out and see how it goes. Alright, this isn't so bad. But I did not make it go over her forehead. I made a mistake. 1 minute. And yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I actually might like it a little more than the center part over here. She kind of looks like a cheerleader. Was Lagoona on the cheerleading squad? I don't remember. Dude, Mattel's a bunch of assholes. They changed this. I hate them. I hate Mattel. This one only has 2 pegs, but once again, it's just not close enough that it can go in. So, yeah, Mattel is the worst. Why would they do this? Okay, so far, I'm really liking the way this looks. I think it's cute. I don't know if I'll keep her this way, but we just gotta get the rest of the accessories, though I don't know what we'll do about the earrings, because this Lagoona's ears are not pierced. Might just not use them. Who knows? Oh, I have to untie that. So, I've discovered that reboot dolls can actually... Oh my god, I put the wrong shoe on the wrong foot. That's why it went on so difficult. But they can wear the clothes from the other dolls. Works pretty well, actually. And I would give my unrebooted Lagoona the earrings. I'm just too lazy to give her piercings right now. But the way you do that is with a thumbtack. I don't think I have a thumbtack in here. I could use one of the ones that's holding my poster up. Maybe. But yeah, I'm honestly too lazy for that. So, while I talk a lot of trash about the reboot, they did have some interesting concepts for lines. Like, for instance, I really liked Shriek-Wrecked. I got Shriek-Wrecked, Galliope, I owned Rochelle at some point. I never got Draculaura or Claudine, but I liked Claudine's outfit. So I would gladly make an unrebooted version of that Claudine if I found her for a good price. Because I really don't want to pay more than like $10 for a reboot doll. I don't think they're worth more. But yeah. I do like this Lagoona. I think her hair is very nicely rooted. Feels a little thin, but I think that might just be because there's no glue in it. I'm very surprised by the lack of glue. And her hair seems to have been rooted so that it could be pulled across like that. Yeah. Pretty nice. So, with that, I'm done stalling the reveal. Let's see how my unrebooted project turned out. My other Lagoona let us borrow her leg fins, so here is my finished, unrebooted Lagoona. I mean, she's probably not totally finished. This looks a little cheaply done, I know. I would definitely give her the piercings, but I am just so lazy. Kind of imagine this other Lagoona as being sportive. Like, you know, she knows that she's ugly, so she wants to help the better-looking Lagoona. That's so mean. I don't actually think Reboot Lagoona's that ugly. I just wanted to see how this would look, and I'm pleased to say that I actually kind of like the results. I really like this outfit. I just wish that they'd given it to a not reboot line because, you know, the reboots, they're really stiff. Her legs are so stiff. I'm sorry, Reboot Lagoona. But yeah, overall, this was a fun thing to experiment with. I don't have any other reboot dolls I can really do this with, so doing it at least once feels satisfying. So a couple things I'd like to touch on regarding the outfit are actually the fact that these shoes are massive. They are so big. They look really clunky, I would say, but they're also really cute. I also really like her socks. The socks are really... I don't want to keep using the word cute, but they are cute. I really like them. I like her shirt too, and I actually adore this thing, but my favorite piece would have to be the shorts. I just love all the prints on them. They're really cute. And I adore this huge headband with the great... Probably like Coral from the Great Barrier Reef. Great Scarier Reef. I need to start using more Monster High lingo. And then the huge... The boat wheel. Yeah. Captain's wheel. The thing that the captain... I wish Shriek-Wrecked got an episode because these outfits were cute. I mean, the 2D animation for the reboot, that was not cute. But the outfits were really nice, you know? I dig them. Regarding Reboot Lagoona, I really don't like the lighter makeup looks they started giving the dolls in the reboot. It just feels a lot less dramatic and more childlike. And like, yeah, they're supposed to be teenagers, but they're also supposed to be fashionable teenagers with like heavy makeup that looks really cool. That's not to say that you can't be fashionable with like lighter makeup, but it just doesn't feel like the Monster High brand that we grew up with. And I think that's why the reboot did so poorly, because it just doesn't look like the characters. They also seem to be trying to take away their monster-like things, like, she's wearing gloves and you can barely see the webbing between her fingers. While here, it's very visible, very much there, you know? And here they just said, nah, no webbing. They also didn't make her fins semi-transparent like they usually do. I like that they added some scale texture around her arms and legs. I don't like that they changed the connection, though. That was so unnecessary. I thought I could steal these fins and use them, but I can't. Yeah. They also gave them more, like, thick limbs, which is good in theory until you try to pose them, because the legs are a little stiff. Makes you kind of nervous to bend them forward and back. It's especially stiff at the hip, I would say. Like, let me try to make her sit down. Like, yeah, that was a little... Okay, maybe she's not as stiff as I thought. Lagoona, you're okay. Also, you could see how much taller those heels make her. They are massive. And her knees are bent. She's not even standing up all the way. So, yeah. Overall, this project was pretty fun. Didn't take me too long either. Yeah, you saw what I did. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!